Here at Gundam Planet, we're all about targeting and firing. But really, we're back to 00 because I can't stay away for very long. I've built a high grade, built a 1/60th, and now I'm back to the 1/100th scale. It's not a master grade, but I've never built one of these 1/100 00 kits, and I really want to see what they're all about. And they're coming back here in force pretty soon. So we're gonna have all the season 1 00 boys for a little bit, and I want to see what one of them like. So I'm gonna do that. We start off with its inner frame. This looks exactly like the Exia that I built, but smaller, like actually exactly like it. So off to an interesting start. Same with the beam sabers. Is this just a scaled down Exia? Is this in the wrong box? I don't know. There are a lot of polycaps though. So we'll see how those are integrated. Then the legs. Now I'm starting to see the differences. There's still that like what's it called? GN drive. There's still a slot for one of those. We got the legs here. We got the beam saber handles. We got the feet. All these really weird spindly 00 Gundams. And now the gun. I think this is why most of everyone likes the Dynames so much, because of course he's sniping up a storm. This just looks like the dedicated gun runner and the little pistol that he has. This is the one thing for me that I've always been like, I like the Cherubim better because it doesn't have these weird like kind of wannabe Death Side flaps that are real pointy. But, you know, we'll see how those are integrated also. We'll see a lot of things. I'm saying that a lot. These are some 1/100th arms, 1/100th shoulders. I really like the face. One thing I like about 00 designs, they don't have those little face vents. It's kind of like the Zeta in that respect. But, you know, it's just something different. Looks like dedicated stuff for some things. I have no idea. Then got the Wiggles. We got Wiggle Man over here again. I like these Wiggle plastics. They're fun. That's good. And then more green. This is some really deep forest green, and it's kind of like I'm holding it up to these lights, and I can kind of see through it, and so I'm a little bit worried about what it's going to be like to work with this plastic. But once again, I'm going to continue saying this every time I'm unboxing something. That's what we're here to find out. We got foil stickers. These are a lot of foil stickers. Foil stickers. So really, no clue. No clue what to expect here. I've built the 1/100th 00 non-grades. Those are great. Those have an inner frame though, so this is just an entirely different beast. I don't know if it's going to be a big high grade. I don't know if it's going to be slightly better than that. I built the master grade Exia, so I do have something to compare it to, and hopefully I can bring you guys some really good insight and you know, really get into this line. So here I am. I'm back with my strange bat friend. You know, I was saying like I'm not really a fan of this design when I was unboxing this, particularly because of his weird bat-esque features that are going on here. But you know, this kit might have actually changed my mind. Like it might have been that good. I really enjoyed the building process. It was probably one of the most enjoyable kits I've put together recently. But that could also be because I was watching Inception during it, and talk about one of the best original screenplays of our time, right there. If you want a good build, watch Inception while you're building it. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I could tell you about why I like this thing so much from far away, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go right up in his face. So here he is, looking kind of weird and pointy, and for that reason, I'm going to start out with the one gimmick, which is that it folds up, which is implemented very well, surprisingly. You have these things that are here attached to the shoulder, and all you do is you pull it out, rotate it forward, and then you do that on both sides. And now he's kind of folded up. And there you go. I don't know why anyone would want to display him like this, but you can if you want, because it's implemented very well. No, you know, it doesn't sacrifice the structural stability of these things either. Like, they're fine. You just have to lock them in here when they're done in order for them to stay straight, and then you're good. And also, as you can see, the gun can be stored up here on the one side because of this little tiny, like this thing was on a rail here. So you can put the gun up there, store it there, or you can put it in his hand. And there he goes. So I'm gonna put it in his hand like this, and then it locks nicely into his forearm right here. So you get a whole lot of stability out of that. I realize now I put it in his wrong hand, but if you put it in his right hand, he can hold it across his body, and the other arm can be holding onto it with this little piece right here. So for the main weapon, very well implemented. I'm fine with that. So now that we've done that, we're going to get that out of here. I'm also going to get these out of here because they're just in the way when you're talking about articulation. So you saw how they work. Actually, They also, for whatever reason, can do this and like open up, so you get this like 3-tiered thing, so he can actually be like shooting his gun underneath one of these. I have that displayed on the spinny base too, so you can see what that is implemented like. I just think it looks kind of weird, so I don't do that a whole lot. Sorry if you do. But then, so here's just Dynames straight up as is. The other two things that he comes with, the marquee weapons, I guess if you will, are these pistols, which are pretty awesome because they just chill in here, and he can actually, like, reasonably, without a stretch, reach down and grab it. So that's awesome. Like, that's actually very accurate to what the suit actually would be in the anime. A lot of times, like, if there's a sword on his back, like, there's no way the Gundam's gonna reach behind him and get it, but this, like, actually really functional. Like, I guess these would be thigh holsters, but they can open, they can close, you can take them off, you can move them away. I really like the way that's done. And then the only other weapons he gets, you get these beam sabers, which are supposed to go in here, like this, but, like, boy did they come out easy. So, I don't really leave them in there, but as far as, like, beam weapons go, they're functional. You just put the effect part on and slide it in his hand, he has a beam saber. But, like, you don't get Dynames for the beam sabers, you get Dynames for the sniper rifle, which also comes with these extra swappable bipod parts that are longer than the ones that are already on here for, like, if you really want to, like, put them leaning against a wall or something. But I think he looks fine just holding it. They have promo pictures with him, like, lying down sniping, but I think that always looks terrible with model kits. So, you know, have him stand up, have it prop him up on his knee or something, and it looks fantastic. You also get one interchangeable left hand for him to hold underneath the barrel of the gun, and you get a little thing for an action base 1. And that's it. Then there's this guy. So you get head, you know, very nice all the way around if you really want to. The thing up here where he has the sniper scope, you have to, like, pull down the V-fin. It's very hard for me to show you because of the angle that I have to do it at. But if you pull down the V-fin, you can see the little camera that's supposed to be there. So that's pretty cool. You can have him in, like, sniping mode. You can slide it back up then. That's fine. That's also implemented well. Arms, you know, since there's no inner frame, just, like, all the way around. You get, like, pretty nice up. It's a pseudo double joint, so he's not getting the full bend, but that's good enough. Shoulders go up like this. They also rotate forward because you get this torso break that you see in a lot of more recent non-grades and high grades. So that's really good. Legs, you get, like, this far up, and this really inhibits the back, but you don't really need the back because, like, as you can see, like, he can actually kneel. Once again, I did this to the wrong side, but he can be kneeling and shooting the gun at the same time. And really, isn't that what you want from this guy? Torso, you get all the way around. You know, since there is no inner frame, as I said, to inhibit the articulation, you really get it, like, really strong, but it is also, like, very sturdy. You can see, like, all the stupid stuff I'm doing with this, and it just stands there, and, like, that is better than I could have asked for, honestly. So, all in all, very impressed with what you get here. So as you can see, they're not 1/100th IBO kits, but that doesn't mean they're not, like, it's not really stellar. Like, sure, it's kind of a blown up high grade, but there is enough new detail and enough complexity that even if you built a high grade, you're still going to be a little bit surprised by this, especially in terms of its sturdiness. It's just like, you get this really, really surprisingly solid thing for something that's essentially built around hollowness and polycaps. So you can put it on a, as you can see, you don't even need to put them on a base. You can put them on an action base, you can put them wherever you want. It will fit in with master grades. Like, if I put this next to my master grade Exia, I don't think that would look weird. So if you're a fan of 00 kits and you've been one of those people who's like, when are we going to get master grades of Curios and Dynames and Virtue? Like, probably never, but you'll probably enjoy this either way. So definitely give it a shot. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, we love talking to you in the comments. If you want to talk to me about either the Mobile Suit Gundam 00 series or Lock on Stratus, or how much you like Inception, throw that down in the comments. I'll talk to you about it. You should, subscribe to the channel, get more videos. You can check out these 2 videos down here. You can check out the music that was over the spinning base shots. You can go to Marsound's SoundCloud. A lot of you guys ask me on my videos, like, what song is this? I'm not sure. That's Russ's thing. So, like, wait for a Russ video, ask him. He'll tell you all the songs you need to know. But other than that, we'll see you next time.